Welcome back to the Home Bench podcast. I am rejoined by Davis Bunz. Davis, how the devil are you?
I'm unbelievable. Thank you for asking. I'd like to say it's an honor getting called up again to potentially co-host this pod, and we got a very special guest today.
Speaking of the special guest,
Yep.
Kristoff, how are you, mate?
Great. Special is a nice word. Thank you.
Very special. He's
Yeah.
our specialist guest.
Specialist guest, 5-hole specialist guest.
Yes. Thank you.
No, not to obviously tell everyone in the league what your specialist are.
Smart.
But you do love a 5-hole.
Start of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a little slow, but we're working on it.
We'll get back into it. So, Christmas has come and gone. Mm-hmm. Stuff, what did you do for Christmas? Anything interesting?
We were around here a little bit, but the wife and I went to Horcross Hall, which was nice.
I don't think I've ever been there. Where is it?
45 minutes from here. I don't know. I just put it in the GPS and went. So
Really nice.
Yeah, it was good though.
Was it classy?
Yeah.
Really
Nice
classy.
little hotel spa. It
I
was
assume
good.
you've never been either.
No, I've never been.
Maybe we could add it to the list. Maybe that's another thing we need to do to
Maybe.
get you British citizenship.
Yeah, that could be it.
That could
I'm
be
just
it.
waiting on the papers right now.
Any update on how long that might take?
Well, we got to get approved with the king and queen. Well, just the king.
Yeah.
And then how does it work? Is his wife?
Queen consort. Right?
Does she? Okay.
Is that right?
I feel really bad now because I'm not 100% sure, honestly.
Well, so maybe he.
Jamie?
That's Jamie.
She's the queen, I think.
Oh.
So,
So-
king and queen. That's
Yeah,
okay.
so it's not like queen consort, it's just straight, just king and queen.
Right.
we got
We're
to
gonna
go
go through
twice.
this.
Fact check.
Just the queen.
Okay.
Okay, so it's in talks with the king and queen at the minute.
Yeah,
There's
they just got to
potential.
approve it. It's going to go across their desk, go through all the proper channels, and then if I get approved, boom.
Boom, we're here.
Yep.
Bob's
So-
your uncle.
Bob,
And we'd also like to give a very special shout out to Bob. We'd like to thank all the fans because everybody's been coming up now, and
Yeah.
anybody that they know is Bob.
we've got a lot of mentions of a lot of leads on where Bob might be.
Yep, we have a lot of leads. We're following them up. It's in our monitoring section. And also, an apology, I think, needs to be made on behalf of Luca for not telling me the second half.
I can only apologise. It's a sincere and lack of judgment on my part. The full statement: Bob's your uncle, and Fanny's your aunt.
Yep. And
Do
I
you-
think,
do you say aunt or aunt?
Probably aunt, but
Aunt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I say aunt back home
Yeah.
too, but here aunt. Hey?
Aunt sounds more proper.
Yeah.
Way more
yeah,
British.
it does.
Way more
way
British.
more British.
Yeah. But we'd also like to apologize to Bob because we understand that Fanny's then his wife, and we don't want any
don't want her to
marriage
feel left
disputes
out.
between the two.
No.
No.
But like last time, we're going to try and keep it slightly on topic.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Back to the Christmas. I've got a question that isn't on the little sheet here. Christmas dinner. What did you have on your Christmas dinner?
Ooh, I do a braised short rib
Oh.
with mashed potatoes and Yorkshire
Sounds-
puddings. Yeah.
He's a cook, though.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
good cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
No turkey?
Turkey's a little tough to do for just two. It's a bit big. So
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah. And we do turkey so much back home, like Thanksgiving and that too. We did Thanksgiving in
Yeah.
well, the
Oh,
American
yeah.
Thanksgiving. So
Your holidays are very turkey orientated.
yeah, Easter's also turkey.
It's a
I
good
think,
point,
so,
actually.
Yeah.
Ham gets mixed in there, too.
I think we
Easter's
we got a lot of turkeys running around.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is.
Why do you have turkey at Easter?
I've always done ham.
Really?
Yeah, for Easter.
Yeah, I think that
but I
would
think
make
that's
more
because we
sense.
do so much turkey.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of turkey. New Year's is coming up in tomorrow. New Year's Eve is tomorrow.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow, time flies.
Crazy.
Well, when the podcast is released, it's going to be already
Passed.
done.
Yeah.
Jamie, do we have a release date?
Probably next Monday.
Okay. So happy. I hope everybody had a great New Year's, even though we haven't experienced it yet.
I
So
know.
basically, we're talking into the future right now.
Talking to the future.
Yeah.
I hope everyone drinks responsibly, has a great evening, night. Right, let's move away from that. New Year's resolution. Do you have any?
Oh, I don't know. Probably take my vitamins. I'm bad with that one.
Vitamins.
Yeah, vitamins. Sorry.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Luca, you got to go share now. What's your
Yeah.
New Year's resolution?
Honestly, I think I'm probably going to do dry January. That's something that I'm going to try
It's a good one.
and do. I've heard that's got really a lot of health benefits.
Really?
Yeah, I've
Okay.
heard good things. I think that's probably about it. What about you?
Okay. I'm going to be better on my phone and
Yeah?
responding to people. I have
That's a big one for you.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah.
plethora.
You have a
Great
problem.
word choice by me, by the way.
Great word choice.
A plethora of unread messages, emails.
How many emails do you have?
You don't want to know.
It's got to be in the thousands,
my
right?
Yeah, it
I
is.
am
It
so-
surely
where's
is
my
over
phone?
1,000. My iMessage, I
Anxiety
think,
would be
is
through the roof, I think.
we're getting to like the 400 range. So anybody that's listening, if I haven't responded to you, it's not because I don't like you, just because I'm unplugged a lot of the time, and I think I need to plug in a little bit.
It is a good lifestyle choice,
Yeah,
though. Being
you want to
unplugged.
be where your feet are.
I'd say a lot of
However,
people are the opposite of that. They'd say you should unplug
Yeah, I'm bad
more.
for it.
yeah, but I just like think a lot of people maybe think I don't like them because I'm not responding to them. However, it's just like just not on my phone that much. When I see it, it's awesome. But I just, it's
But
tough.
if you don't see it, you're kind of like, ah.
Then it's tough. Yeah, like my buddies back home know, thankfully. They just know that I'm in the group message and everything. I'm not going to be a big part of that,
Yeah.
but they know I love them. So,
And that's all that matters.
yeah, exactly.
What about you, phone-wise? Do you say you on it too much or not enough?
Way too much.
What, TikTok?
Yeah, big time.
What would you
went-
say your screen time is?
Could be 20 hours.
No, in a day.
Yeah,
day.
probably.
Okay, that's
yeah.
good.
It's probably
So then
no.
you-
It's probably more like I bet you
4
it's probably
hours to
15
sleep.
hours. Probably
How many?
15. I don't know.
15
I don't know.
hours?
In a
I have
day?
no, I don't know. I'd have to look. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I almost want to ask him to pull it up.
No, we
I-
can't. do
I-
that.
I don't believe
I wouldn't even know where to find that in my phone, to be honest.
Oh, because speaking of which, somebody on this sofa doesn't have an iPhone.
Wait, what?
Somebody.
You don't have an iPhone?
No,
What do you have?
an Android.
Wow.
What?
You know what?
A lot of people. You'd
Now.
actually be surprised how many people don't have iPhones in
And-
the world.
That's such an
But-
Android
you
thing to
s- think
say.
that-
I
Yeah,
just,
like,
I've
nobody
never.
says that.
Hey, listen. I know guys give me
Give
me the gears a little bit, but I've never had an iPhone. I had Blackberries my whole
My
life.
interest
and then,
is peaked.
yeah.
Wow.
Never,
okay.
ever.
We're not staying on topic though today, are we?
No, that's not our job. That's somebody genuinely.
This is a loose,
Yeah,
loose
yeah.
thing to follow. But I was going to say, there's nothing wrong with not having an iPhone. But there were a few boys today that mentioned to me to bring this up.
Yeah.
And maybe give you some stick for it
Yep.
because
Fair.
I'd say you're in the minority.
No, for sure.
It's fine though because we use.
I might be the only one on the team. Yeah.
Yeah, we use WhatsApp,
Yeah.
so that makes
Yeah.
it fine. However, if we
iMessage
were in
is tough for me back home.
iMessage
Yeah.
group chat,
Yeah.
and you're the reason that all the texts are green.
Yep.
And say you're like in a group message with your
Yeah.
buddies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we almost in high school, I had one guy in my friend group that didn't have the iPhone, so it was like, what do we do? Like now our group messages are green. It's not as good. If they like something, it
You
like
can't see.
oh, it's brutal.
Are you ever going to switch across to an iPhone?
I don't know.
Is there a reason? Like, or is it just something like you've just never?
Just never had one, and I don't have an iPad or a Mac or anything like
Yeah.
that. So if I switch, I got to go buy all the ecosystem,
Yeah.
and that's a huge investment, and I had to relearn everything. And
Yeah.
just
You're kind of sticking it to the man.
oh hey,
You're sticking it to the man.
I like that.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you. I think
you.
I'm
I
gonna
think
get
a
so
lot of
much. I'm gonna get
people-
so much heat for this now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. But honestly, maybe you'll have like the Android army.
Yeah.
Will stand up and they'll be like,
You'd
"You
be
know
surprised
what?"
how many people that actually have them.
Yeah. The Android army is behind you.
Yeah, probably.
Would you say there are still like it's more iPhone dominated the world though? Would you say?
Oh
do you
yeah,
think?
right.
Or I'm not sure if it would be closer than maybe we're giving it credit for.
You'd have to get Jamie to fact check that one, but I'm pretty sure Android outsells iPhone by a lot.
Whoa!
No.
Every company
You want
that
to
isn't,
put a bet on it?
I don't know.
I don't believe him.
I don't believe him.
So-
Jamie, could we get that fact checked, please?
So is any phone that's not an iPhone classed as an Android?
No, that's another company.
Or is
no?
Android's a company, right?
Yeah.
Android's the operating system.
Okay, sure.
So I have like a Samsung, but it's an
Yeah.
Android phone.
we were bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Google is considered Android,
Okay.
Motorola.
Maybe.
Also,
Yeah.
did you hear that I just said bang on? That's British, right?
That's pretty
Oh my god.
Well, you see, the thing is, it just goes unnoticed now because I'm just so used to it.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Jamie, do you have an answer?
Yeah.
More than 1 billion active iPhones and over 3 billion Android devices.
Okay, so we'll repeat that. Do you? Because
devices or phones?
I imagine it's same, both phones.
Because devices changes it because a lot of computers
Would
are.
technically be classed as Android, yeah.
Yeah. Also, should we repeat? Because
I
she
don't think
doesn't have
that's.
a
I don't
mic.
think that's
yeah,
true.
so-
So 1 billion
iPhones.
iPhones and 3
Two or
billion?
3 billion.
3 billion
billion.
Androids.
Oh my god. I apologize then.
Yeah.
We're in the wrong. And you know what? We're not afraid to do this. Hand up, accountability. We were wrong.
We were wrong.
Yep.
So please don't attack us. Maybe
So we're in the minority now.
so we need the iPhone,
iPhone
users
army.
to defend us.
We need the iPhone
The
army.
iPhone army
Yep.
needs to come out and defend
Yes.
us.
I feel like we're ganged up on
Way
now that
off
he's in the
topic now.
majority. We're doing a great job keeping this thing on the. Yeah.
Well, we'll bring it back to some other questions we've got. Kristoff, your journey from being a young staff to now a more of an elderly staff.
Yes.
Talk me through that. Where did you play juniors?
Oof. I was an OHL guy, so I was
OHL.
OHL, Ontario Hockey League. So I was 5 years, which is a long time there. And then after that, tried the East Coast League. Wasn't really for me. So I went back to school in Canada, did my 4 years there, and then went straight to Europe. Kind of been all over the place, France, Sweden, Slovakia, back to Sweden, now in the UK.
You're well cultured.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
See, I'm not really well versed in the American leagues or whatever. OHL, what's that?
So like the Ontario Hockey League is the
So is that just based
that's
in Ontario?
that's based in Ontario. There's a couple American teams, but there's like the QMJHL and then the WHL. Those are like the three Canadian major junior leagues, and then you can play in like the US or go to college after, or you go play pro.
So how old are you when you play in them leagues? Because we don't really have that over here.
I think I was 15 when I got drafted, and I played till I was 20, and then after that I went.
So you go through a draft at 15.
Yeah, the WHL I think they're 14.
Yeah, I think
draft.
they're even younger.
Yeah, they're really young.
It's crazy because I feel like when you're that young, it's like, how do we know how good this guy's gonna
Yeah.
be?
Yeah.
And then, but it's nuts. It's a big
So
thing.
Is the draft? Yeah, I was going to say, is the draft for that like a big thing that's on telly and stuff? Or
I think they do like a live stream online. I don't know if it would be on the telly.
that's well cool. At
Yeah.
14, 15.
Yeah.
You go to school the next
Yeah.
day, like freshman year of high school.
Yeah.
I think you're the man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, hey, I
What,
just
what
got
number
drafted.
did you go?
Oh, I don't even know. I was.
I'm
in,
assuming first overall, first round.
No.
Otherwise,
I was,
they'd be
I was in
crazy.
the.
Yeah, otherwise
Yeah.
they'd be
I was
silly
in
if they
the
didn't.
second round. I think I was like 30, 38 or something like
That's
that.
still pretty
Oh
sick,
no,
right?
yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, back then though. It's a
Yeah.
long time ago.
Still,
No, don't downplay it.
don't
Yeah.
downplay it.
That's
Hey,
really good.
this comes back to one of our topics
we
last
spoke
week.
about it last week.
Positive self-talk.
Okay.
Positive self-talk. It's something we're actively practicing.
Here on the Home Bench podcast.
Therapy
Yeah.
session. Should I lay down?
Yeah, later.
Yeah.
So try. So say,
Put your
so
head
sit
there.
again.
No.
So
I was
sec-
very
so
happy
second
with
round?
my. Yeah, it was second round. I think I was 38th overall.
And that's really.
it was good. Yeah, I was happy.
It's a great accomplishment.
yeah, I was.
Yeah,
happy with it.
it's awesome.
Yeah.
So,
So-
sweet. Look at us
Yeah.
changing the world,
Changing people's
Yeah,
lives.
Exactly.
Every day's a
Exactly.
new day. So you went back to college and then to Europe, where obviously, right? I know Nottingham is obviously the answer. So forget Nottingham for now. Where was your favourite place to play so far, or do you have one, or were they all? I guess they all had the benefits. And
They all have
downsides,
pros
probably.
and cons. I spent a lot of time in Sweden,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in Stockholm last year, which is a pretty fantastic city. It's very, very nice. Other than the maybe weather being a little bit cold and a little bit dark, the people are great. They speak English there is it's like a second language, right? So
Yeah.
it was nice living there, and then we had a good group of guys, so it was a lot of fun.
How would you say your Swedish is?
It's okay.
Give me something. Just give me. you
Jag kan prata lite svenska.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you know what he said?
No, I
He
don't have a
said,
clue.
Bunzy, you're doing a great job with this podcast.
Yeah. Mycket bra jobbet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he just said, Luca is needing your help.
See, I'd say that's a really nice thing to say about Davis,
Yeah,
but
fair.
I don't believe you because I don't think you can speak.
No, I
Swedish.
actually didn't.
Well, his
understand.
roommate is Swedish. You'd
Yeah.
think he would have
Oh
some
my God,
words.
that is true.
Yeah.
Can you speak any Swedish?
So I learned, So I went to IKEA and
That's where you learn most
yeah,
of the words.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so there was this section, and it was Vinterfeet, and so I was that's all I said. I was with Deeds. I think it probably drove him crazy, but
imagine.
apparently that's IKEA some of the words that they use aren't even Swedish words. So I was running around the store just like calling out these names of stuff, and he's like, it's not actually a word we use. And I was like, well,
What's going on,
IKEA,
then?
what are we doing? It kind of feels fake. And also, I don't like that you have to assemble everything. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back on topic.
Bone to pick with the Swedish people.
Yeah, well, not the Swedish people. Swedish people are great, but IKEA, I think that
Especially if it's got fake
are they
Swedish.
fake Swedes? We're gonna make a lot of people mad with that, but
Yeah, I
That's a
apologize.
hot- that's
to
a
the
hot
fans.
but
take.
we stand up to big corp,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
right? Because we're iPhone guys,
Yeah.
and we
We're in
stand
the
up to the
minority.
we stand up to
Is
the Android.
iPhone not big corp?
No.
No, because there's
Minority.
only 1 billion
Right.
and
Right,
3 billion.
right.
You guys.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I feel
stick
teamed
it
up
to the
on-
man.
Stick it to the man.
See, I had to double check this next question with Jamie before we started, and I might have to double check again because I'm not 100% sure what we mean by this. What would your side quest be? And I'm assuming this is in reference to if we weren't Archie players, what would we do instead?
No, like what would you do on the side? Like what would be something, like would you make a knitting company? Would you open a bar? Would you open a
So like a side hustle type thing.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
That
Let's
is a
give a
great
shout
question.
out to
Shout-
Jamie. Should we also?
Should we explain what?
We could explain. Do you want to explain?
I feel like it.
No.
Stuff. What do you think?
I ain't doing it.
She can't hear us when we're whispering. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't. We should leave it.
I feel so free when we whisper because then she can't yell at us.
Because everyone. But we're leaving it a bit more vague. We shouldn't tell them who Jamie is.
Okay, let's not tell him.
So, side hustle. Back to being. What would your go-to? It could be anything. Money's not an issue. Time's not an issue.
I don't know. I know you were on Twitch for a little bit, so you'd probably be a video game guy, right?
I'm still there here and there. Shout out Luca_Sheldon. The streaming will be restarting soon. We've had a bit of a holiday break for quite a while. I've been slacking a little bit. I'll be honest with you.
We've had a 3-month holiday break.
You're not far off. Just been very busy.
Yeah.
You know, hanging out.
Fair enough.
It is
a better
good.
hockey player.
It
Fair
is
enough.
good content, though. I will say. What would you rate it like? So if your stream was on in the movie theater, would it be G, PG, PG-13, rated R?
You got to think it's R, right?
Are you using
I-
cuss words?
Profanity, for
I
sure.
will be honest. I try my best not to, but sometimes they do just slip out. So I'm gonna go for a 15.
PG-15.
I don't know if it's PG-15 or just 15.
Oh, we maybe do different ratings back in the States.
I think we have U, PG, PG-13, 15, 18. That's what
Okay.
we do. So like 18 would be like your R. That's like for like the horror films and the
Okay.
stuff like that. So I'd go 15. There's a few swear words, but overall it's just a great and fun time. So yeah, maybe that would be my side hustle.
So, yeah. And then back to stop. What would your side
What would
hustle
yours
be?
No, money's not an option or
No,
problem.
money or time, it doesn't matter.
No issue.
Probably some sort of like restaurant or travel blog where you get to travel and try restaurants and
I
different.
really like
yeah,
that.
I really like that.
Yeah. When
Because that's a great excuse to be like, oh, I'm just going to go to this super nice restaurant.
yeah,
Because it's like, oh, it's part of my side quest.
yeah.
I have to go to
I
this
have to
5-star
go.
restaurant
Oh
and
my
spend
goodness.
£10,000 on a steak.
And it's a write-off.
Business
The
expense.
write-off people.
What about you, Bunzy?
Side quests. I just honestly want to steal that one.
I know it's kind of. I thought Twitch was a
I
good
think it'd
answer,
be
but-
cool opening like a clothing store, because then you're always your inventory for your closet just got so much better. Because every time you
Can
get
you
something
think of
in
a
the
name
store.
for it? What would your clothing brand's name be? You think.
Do you
as
guys
well.
have any ideas for me? Oh, Bob's Closet.
Wow.
Yeah. And then it just like, then he has to come into the store. Boom. When he's in the store, I'm like, hey,
The advertisement for
do you
that.
want to come on the pod? We've been looking for you.
Bob's your uncle clothing line.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Bob's Closet?
Yeah.
And then you can have a shoe brand at the same time.
Fanny's your own.
Fanny's Feet.
Fanny's feet. Oh my gosh. So perfect.
It's
I
all
know what I'm
fitting into
doing.
place.
Yeah.
Cooking blog, travel blog name.
I don't know.
Cooking with Kristoff.
Yeah.
Cooking with
Stoff, I guess.
Kristoff.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't
Travel. Stoff and his travels. Kristoff and his travels.
We could work on that.
Kontos
yeah.
goes global.
Boom.
Maybe.
We'll work on it.
Leave
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
in the comments below.
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
What
for
should
sure.
his travel vlog be named?
Are we going for just a bog standard travel or like a eat at a restaurant type?
I'm more of a restaurant guy, but like going to nice restaurants in nice cities.
Or
kind
you
of
could
thing,
do.
or-
You might have seen it if you live on TikTok villages like I do.
Yeah, I do.
Have you seen them videos of like the people that go to like really nice, like a waterfall or something, and
Yeah.
then they cook like with a knife and it's like ASMR, like chopping onions.
That seems like a lot of work. So maybe
But
just
the videos bang.
yeah,
views.
they're good
They're
to watch.
great.
Yeah.
So I think something like that
Could be.
could suit you. Yeah. British phrases. I think it's time.
Yeah,
Probably
it is time.
As an honorary Brit, you can help me,
Okay.
Chuck. So if you think of anything, chuck him.
Absolutely.
So these are some phrases that we use here in Great Britain, and I
Okay.
want you to tell me what you think they mean. So the first one we've got is a do. So a space do. Just a do. Just take a
You've
guess.
got it.
No way.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
No.
No is not the correct
Yeah,
answer,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
wondering. Yeah.
Can you use it in a sentence for me?
Where are you Tuesday? Would you like to come with us to a do?
Is that like go to a pub?
I can.
That's
pretty
passable,
close.
that's close.
It's like a party, a gathering.
Okay.
Such and such is holding a do.
Okay.
We're going to a do.
Okay. Where does that derive from?
Long time
No
ago.
idea. No idea.
Yeah, Jamie, please.
Is that
Was it-
just seems kind of
I think it's just one of the things that over time people just change the way things
fair enough.
things
Yeah,
sound.
fair enough.
Yeah. I like that.
Have you heard that before?
I've actually, so that's the thing with this segment is like, I'm not going to be much help, but I'm learning. And that's,
So we're teaching you both.
yeah.
honorary Brit.
I almost shouldn't look at the screen there, so then
you can chime in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So
Help me
then I
out,
also
maybe.
am learning.
Don't put me on the spot the whole time.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll send the next one to you guys. Odds and sod.
Odds and sod.
Okay.
So ODDS space and space sod.
Okay. So, sod, I immediately think of gardening,
Yeah. Grass, right?
which means that can't be it if I learned anything from the slang.
Why gardening?
sod is like what
Yeah.
you put down as like grass. Maybe at least back home it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing over here as well?
Soil.
Well,
Yeah. You should know that.
I'm not an honorary American.
We will work on that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a couple podcasts in the future.
Maybe that's.
So can you use it in a sentence for us?
Just little odds and sod. Yeah.
Okay, so that actually,
Right?
You just basically gave us, you just put little. You didn't even use it in
Well-
the sentence. You just put little in front of the
Yeah.
phrase.
You know,
It sounds like odds and ends, like when you say
Yeah.
like just like a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
you are on the correct lines there.
Come on.
I'm in.
Come on.
Where are you
man.
going? I'm just going out to get some odds and sod.
Okay.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I'm so impressed with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
What are you doing in this situation?
I'm working
He's
my
helping.
hardest.
He's helping.
I'm also, it's more
He's
of like an
distracting.
emotional sport.
He's
Yeah.
showing you
I
up.
know,
and up.
and I gotta be better.
You have got to be better.
I know. Frick.
Good job.
Can you say F-R-I-C-K? Frick, is that a bad word?
It's,
It's like,
no.
let's cut it. Let's
Huh?
just bleep it. Or
Frick's
cut it.
okay, right? Frick.
No, you can say frick.
Okay.
Oh, frick.
Well,
Emphasis
because I
on the
said,
K at the
I
end.
said something last pod that I didn't think was bad.
Which one? Can we not say it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe hold off.
Okay.
Tell me after.
Yeah, I'll tell you after. But it didn't seem bad. But then we were like, okay, we'll cut that.
Maybe we shouldn't include that.
Okay.
Okay. I feel bad because I'm not 100% sure on this next one again. Croggy.
How do you not know what groggy is?
Is that like a feeling, like you feel groggy?
Yeah.
I put the emoji next to it.
It's got to be sick.
Like you're
right?
groggy.
So
Yeah.
that emoji, is that literally what it is?
Can I look at the emoji?
Well, the emoji kind of gives it away.
Can I just see what the... Okay. So we were well off, though.
Yeah.
If that's what... Is that what it is?
So right. So I'll spoil this one because I'm not 100% sure. It's an emoji of a bicycle.
So it's a
So
bike.
is a croggy just another word for a bicycle?
No, a groggy is when you like give someone a lift on the bike. Like they put you on the handlebars or.
Oh, where I'm from, Warsaw. Shout out Warsaw.
Shout out.
We call that either a fronty or a backy. We don't ever call it a croggy.
A fronty or a backy.
Yeah, so if
That's
the-
a lot of creativity there.
So throw on the handlebars. I'll give us a fronty. Throw on the back. Give us a backy.
You're sitting on the handlebars?
Yeah, so you sit on the handlebars.
Seems a bit dangerous,
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm kind of into it, and I would like Reader to give me a croggy.
What would you call that?
On the front of the back of the bike? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
You don't know.
Yeah, no, just give me a lift, I guess.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
fronty.
so you're sitting on like the frame. I thought you were sitting
No,
on the
you
actual
can-
handlebars.
So you sit on the
How do you
handlebars.
turn?
Not very well.
Yeah.
Not very
Slowly,
well.
and-
You just hope that your destination is a straight shot.
If you hit the brakes, they got to run forward so they don't run.
Yeah,
into you.
right.
There's
Yeah.
been a few times that I've fell off a bike after having a croggy.
We should, for future pods, maybe let's look up how many accidents there's been in the act of croggying.
The active croggy industry. I would imagine quite a lot. It doesn't seem like the safest way to travel in the world, does it?
No.
I don't think so.
No, definitely not. I do know the next one. You'll be happy to know.
I'm excited for you.
Chuffed.
Oh, I know this one.
Chuffed.
Don't spoil it then. Wait.
I'm a part of the.
Yeah, but I want to see if he gets
Okay, that's true.
Chuffed. Is that a,
Chuffed.
can you use it in a sentence, please?
Okay, like,
Honorary Brit, please.
say. Well, this kind of explains it though.
Yeah, but
Like, say, like,
Well, I have no idea, so
we're
you might
gonna
as well.
like say like. You're fired up for the game. Oh no, I'm explaining it.
how are you feeling? Oh, I'm well chuffed.
Yeah, I'm chuffed.
So like, feeling good.
Yeah, you're
feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pleased. Might be a better way to phrase
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Something good to have. How do you think that game went?
I'm
Steph?
absolutely
Yeah,
chuffed.
I'm well chuffed with how the boys
Because that could
played.
be confused with like chuffed, which is maybe like feeling sick, right?
It is.
Wait, what's feeling sick?
Never mind.
Okay.
It must be a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Like when you throw
got
up, like you
differences.
chuff is like a
Oh, really? I've always
Vom.
I've always said chundy.
yeah.
Chunded.
Chundy.
Chundy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chundied.
And you say chuffed.
Some people do. I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that I use
I
it.
can
but
see why you
I
get
could-
confused between
yeah.
the two of them. But over here, no, you're chuffed with that game.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What about gaff? GAFF.
Isn't it like a gaffer, like a trainer, like
think it's
a
a manager, right?
Isn't that a
Yeah,
gaff?
so the manager would be like, Danny's our gaffer.
Yeah, but so a gaff is something different.
Gaff is something different.
I don't know.
You're
This
gonna
is
come,
tough.
come round to my gaff?
Is that like a garage, maybe?
The house. Home? Yeah.
House, home. Good, we're gonna have
Well, wouldn't you guys say come to mine? Isn't that like another
no.
one?
So we're gonna have a do
No.
at my gaff.
Okay.
Hope you're chuffed to get a croggy to
That's
come over.
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well, and then the final one, which we've already touched upon, Fanny's your aunt.
Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah.
I
Which,
can't believe you
yeah.
got that. That was really silly.
Well, I don't
Poor
know if
Fanny.
we can really say we. That was on mostly you.
No.
Was it on Jamie?
It was on Jamie for sure. Because
Jamie,
I was just doing what I was told. So if there's any hate to be directed towards the Own Bench podcast, please, Jamie, please do not make rude hand gestures at the people on the sofas. Please direct your hate towards Jamie, i.e. Sophie.
You just explained who Jamie was, by the way. And I think that's good. I think it was time.
No, we can explain who Jamie is,
Yeah.
but we don't need to explain why, because we might get sued.
Oh, that's true. And we're not ready to get sued.
You think we... Okay.
Do you think he's coming after you?
He might.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that we're just getting this thing off the ground. It's going to
Yeah.
boom one day.
And then we'll have to cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah.
The reason we call Sophie Jamie is because she is the producer of this lovely podcast.
Yes. And does a great job at that.
An amazing
Great
job.
job.
Apart from
Yeah,
missing...
couple clicks.
Couple
Couple
clicks for
clicks.
Jamie behind the
Couple
camera. Apart from missing out Fanny's your aunt. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Big podcast, great podcast. His producer's called Jamie. And there's been many clips of Joe Rogan. Jamie pulled it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says something and he's just like, whatever it is, he's just like,
Anybody who knows podcasts is going to know
Yeah.
what that is. Yeah. It's kind of self-explanatory.
yeah.
but It's fine.
Yeah, I would have thought so, but it's
Yeah.
okay. Not everybody's watched the Joe Rogan Experience.
No. I'll take our Jamie over.
I think our Jamie's
Joe's.
way
The real
better.
Jamie?
Yeah.
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 Well, the real Jamie might not have forgot about Fanny's your aunt.
Okay, so I'm going to rescind my comment earlier.
She's working towards it.
Yeah, okay.
But stuff. This is a question we are gonna have to wait because it's kind of about Bunzy. So it's kind of lucky you actually came on today.
Okay,
Because
fair.
we got this put towards us. We need a new chant from him, and this is a question from 1-4 Jordan Kelsall. We need to discuss a chant
I
for.
feel like a deer in the headlights right now.
Yeah, I
That's
could.
hard
I
to-
could.
Let's get
hard
the
to prepare
creative
for it.
juices flowing.
Yeah. It's not my forte.
This is gonna propel me.
We need a song. So what have we got so far? We've got the classic, the duh, 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 duh.
No, but that's Bedsy.
Ryan Bed, no, duh, duh. I'm getting kind of sick of hearing that though. I hate
It's
that
just because he keeps on playing so well.
I know
Yeah.
he keeps making really good saves, and I'm just it's going to his head a little bit. I think.
I think
No, it's not really. I take that back.
yeah. So I can't. I feel weird if I come up with it myself.
Well,
so I'll
I
sit
don't
this
think
one
I
out.
have the creativity for that. That's
Well, think of some songs.
We just give a call out.
yeah. We'll call it out to the comment section.
Okay, we'll go to the
Yeah.
comments. We'll keep thinking as it goes on, as the
There's
podcast.
got to be like a good song. That
Yeah,
goes with Bunz.
but there was just something. that
There
we
is
had to bring
one
up.
that popped into my head, but again, I don't want to say anything because it is for me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I'm sure everybody else
I
could
wonder.
too.
I wonder if it came up on the mic.
You got to cover the mic when you do that one.
Well, just in case it didn't come up, we have had a suggestion from the crowd.
Yeah. Not from
from-
anybody here.
No, never.
The people, we have a huge crowd behind us right now, and they were
They just
shouting out to us,
shout, yeah.
hey, use this, use this.
I like big buns, and I cannot lie.
It's a great
You
one.
other brothers can't deny. I don't know anymore.
Wow, go off.
I don't know
Maybe your
anymore.
side quest could be like a
I
rapper,
think I could-
singer. I think you'd be great.
What'd my rap name be? Big Luca, Lil Luca,
I was going to say Lil Luca, but
That's
Big
kinda messed up.
Luca.
Usually you go the opposite, right? Big.
But I think,
Big Dog,
yeah.
yeah, Big Dog.
Big Dog,
Big Dog. I love Big Dog.
DAWG as well.
Yeah,
Dog,
dog.
Big Dog.
Connie, dog.
Dog.
He's a
You
dog.
know, you can play
Dog.
quarterback. Dog.
Dog. So we've also got one from the fans. So you've probably seen the lights in Block 16 just next to where we come out. They always say something. We need some suggestions for them. So in previous years, I believe they've had guys' nicknames. They had Pigeon at one point.
They do a great job. They do
Yeah.
a great
They
job,
do an
and
amazing
it
job.
looks great. Like
Yeah.
when we skate out and then come back around, and they
Changes
Yeah.
every game, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's
yeah.
they do
I
a
think they
great
look so
job.
sick.
Yeah.
But
They
we-
do.
So
It's also got to be hard. To be honest, I don't know.
You really should have given me this list before we got on here, so I could have brainstormed a little bit, not throw me on the spot.
That's okay. Okay, don't come at the
This
don't
guy.
come at the
I
pod
feel
here.
like I'm being attacked.
I
Right now.
feel like
Please, I don't
yeah.
This is like
yeah.
4 things of
I
creativity
think
to come up
I
with.
think you're sitting over there. I think that we
You need to
We're
remember
doing
your
a good-
place. I think.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a
This
good
pod
question.
could turn dark real quick. Let's do
We're
a
gonna be
roast
throwing
section.
bombs.
We're gonna do a roast section
Yeah.
of Kristoff
Who can think of
Kontos.
all the worst names to call Kristoff? That's what we're gonna do right now.
Just
I'm
kidding.
knowing
Connie.
Most days it's kind of like that. I'm guessing.
No,
So-
no.
What?
I think he's trying. I
Never.
think he's trying to turn it back on us
Yeah.
here. and
He's
make
He's trying
the
to
fans feel-
gaslight us.
Yeah.
Great word.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
So lights. I'm gonna put you on the spot now. I think we should stay silent until he figures something out.
Yeah.
Make him feel really
Okay. Yeah.
awkward.
I'm gonna put my mic down.
I like big buns don't lie.
But the thing, Connie, is that's not even creative because we were just
do you
talking
mean?
about that.
It's
So
perfect.
we're gonna give him that's strike one.
What do
You're
you mean,
down in
yellow
the count.
card?
Yeah, that's a yellow
that's
card. That's a yellow
yeah.
card. Okay.
Honorary Brit.
Yeah.
Using
Yeah.
strikes.
card?
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
So we're
fair
going
enough.
to we're gonna put our mics back down and we're gonna let you think again. Ready? 3,
Two,
2, 1.
one.
And while we're putting our mics down, there's a little bit of silence. Maybe take a moment to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe this
This is challenging.
And
podcast. And,
depending on how long the silence goes for, Jimmy might have to put some nice music over the top.
yep. And ready? 3, 2, 1.
This is tough, fellas. We love Luca. How about that? No, not good enough. I don't know. This is brutal, man. You got to help me out here. So how long are we gonna sit in silence for?
Okay, we'll come back.
Yeah, we'll come back to that one. Yeah, the Jeopardy. Oh,
That, by the way, I wanted to do that because there was someone in. I think I
Yeah.
told you before.
Yeah, you
didn't I?
did, yeah.
There was someone in the room that
Yeah.
requested that we made it as awkward as possible with some silence. Sam here.
Okay, I like that.
we whisper. It doesn't. Can't
Oh.
It
right?
doesn't pick up now. I think some suggestions. I actually think I'm struggling a little bit to come up with it on the spot now.
Okay, yeah.
Who are we playing tomorrow? Coventry. Bad Blaze. No.
Bad Blaze.
I just.
That
It's
was-
harder than you think.
I know. So which is credit to them for coming up with something every single game, something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, their creativity.
And they have to do it backwards as well, don't they? Because if they have to do it backwards to themselves, so we
I didn't
see
even
it
think
straight on.
about that.
I don't. If you asked me right now to draw, like, write a sentence so that you could see it and it was, I actually don't think I'd be able to do it.
That's impressive.
That's so cool, actually.
We'd just like to give all of our thanks and for your hard work because we understand that that's outkicked
really
our
difficult.
coverage. Yeah.
What about 5-hole magic in honor of Kristoff being here?
But then it might let them know, you know, top shelf magic. So then everybody thinks you're going top
reverse
shelf.
psychology.
Boom.
Yes,
Hit 'em with 5-hole.
Who else? I'm trying to think what else we could do. Nickname. I don't know if anyone's really got a nickname that's not just like their name shortened. Like, because you're Bunzy,
Yeah.
Stoff, Reed's Reader, Beds. I don't really know.
Maybe we'll let the comments help out.
Maybe
we need a lot of help from the comments right now.
God, we need a lot of help from the.
We're going to have the most filled comment section
Yeah.
of all time.
That's great for engagement, though.
It
Yeah,
is. It
That's
is.
what you want.
We're getting the fans involved. They,
Yeah.
they feel like they're on the sofa with us. And
Yeah.
We read every comment, right?
every single one.
Every single last one of them.
And if we don't, Jamie will.
Jamie replies to them.
100%.
Did you like any comments last time?
Yeah.
Look,
Perfect.
Look at you go.
Go off, Jamie.
That's why we pay you the big bucks. So this is a question from Karen.
Okay.
What music do we play pre-game in the locker room, and who is the DJ? And I think you're a good one to ask this because I know we collaborated on the playlist early on,
Yeah. Because you were our original DJ.
and then I got booted off.
Well, I don't say booted off. We made the playlist, and then you went on a hiatus for a little bit. And then
Is that when that
you were
happened?
sick for a little bit.
And I kind of got phased out a tiny bit, didn't I?
And then
Yeah.
Tets kind of came in, but he's been playing the
same playlist,
and
yeah.
then mixes in a couple songs. Yeah.
So give
So
some
he's getting all the
examples.
credit for your hard work, is what I'm hearing for both your hard
he
work.
does he puts in like 90s punk a little bit.
I do
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
when the
Yeah.
oldies get
Yeah.
going, and then it's like,
He's a little
let's rock,
thunderstruck
let's
in
rock
there.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we got? AC/DC's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot of, what do you call it? Techno. Is that what?
House music, I guess.
Is that what it's house music?
EDM.
Maybe, yeah.
A lot of
EDM.
EDM.
Yeah.
It's like you said, some old style Linkin Park, bit Green Day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Love that.
post-game win.
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say it every single time. Mac Miller The Spins is the first song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it divulges into kind of like.
What's
Well,
the next one called? It's great.
It's like.
It's from-
With somebody, all that kind of stuff.
No, it's from Slapshot, right?
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah. Keep going. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh well, it's Is it
Yeah,
that one?
yeah.
Is it all right?
Keep on
Is that what
going.
it's
You're.
called?
It's alright and it's funny. Oh, you gotta get right back to where we started from.
Karaoke.
Really good, man.
that one, isn't
really
it?
good. Back to you maybe
Yeah.
being a
Maybe my
rapper.
side hustle would be
do
a
we have
singer.
Tina Turner in there too sometimes? He mixes that in sometimes. Yeah.
I think
Amy
so.
Winehouse. Amy
Amy
Winehouse.
Okay.
Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance. You will know that song. We
Yeah.
have played it 100%.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't- You don't know it from me saying it. You don't know the name.
Shut up and dance.
Yeah.
It's like the main lyric of the.
song.
Yeah, yeah, I know
Sorry,
what
you
you're
were looking
talking
at me with a
about.
blank stare. I thought.
No, I thought you were going somewhere with it.
No, I was just
That's
mentioning
yeah.
songs.
Okay, that's fine.
This is from Jack. This question. What's your favorite NHL team, or who do you support?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I used to be Pittsburgh for a while.
Crosby
Since
was
a kid,
because yeah.
he was right in that.
That's
era
fair.
when I was coming up.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
because you're old.
yeah.
I think everybody
That's-
either had a
it's
Crosby.
kinda crazy to think
Everybody had a
about, yeah.
Crosby or an Ovechkin phase.
That was kinda
and it
ring
was
in
like
my
if you
era,
liked
yeah.
one of them, you
Yeah.
hated the other.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
And then
I was a Sid the Kid guy
I think
also.
I'm close to or from close to Toronto, so like the Leafs have kind of you bleed blue and white.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I feel
it's
bad for
tough.
you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough, yeah.
I would say I'm a Toronto fan.
Really?
Yeah, it's the only city I've been to in America.
So I'm just gonna.
Canada.
It's kind of yeah, it's kind of
Sorry.
Yellow
sorry.
card for Luca
Sorry,
or what?
yeah. Sorry.
We're
It's
gonna
the
give
only
a yellow.
Canadians.
Can I just see one of these? Can I see one of these? Just a hand up for the people. Hand up accountability on this podcast. We're all about it.
To all the American
Yeah.
and Canadian listeners, I apologise. I was trying to say that from that side of the world, it's the only city I've been to, and I had a bit of a slip of the tongue.
North America would have been the proper term.
You're killing
Is
it right
it
now.
North? It's Canada, so that's not North America, right?
Okay, so what I'm learning
Or is it
here.
class?
Yeah.
Okay.
is we could maybe do a geography section of this pod. You teach me British stuff.
Well, doesn't that lead into
I'll
our...
teach you geography stuff.
Which does lead into our top 5 for today.
Come back.
Come on, Jamie, how'd you like that segue? So we were going to do top 5, but we're going to change this to top 3. Snake draft style, similar to how we did last time.
Yeah.
I'm sure you listened to the podcast
I
all
did.
the way through.
I did,
Potentially
actually.
5 times.
I did,
And you
actually.
loved it.
I did.
Did you
Yeah.
leave a comment or a nice review?
I didn't leave a comment, but I had some comments afterwards for you guys.
You did.
Yeah.
You said it was maybe the best hour and 4 minutes of your life.
Yeah, really,
Did you
really
like
enjoyed it.
and subscribe? Very important.
I'm not huge on YouTube, but I will be sure to.
Just make sure you like and subscribe that.
When you were listening to it, did you ever think you would have the honor of sitting with the two of us on this sofa?
I kind of was a little bit shocked I got asked to be the next guest,
Yeah.
especially after Bunzy. I watched it and I went, there's no way I can follow that up. That's crazy. But it's nice to have him on the pod as the co-host. 'Cause then
Self-talk, man.
Yeah.
Positive self-talk.
No, no,
You're
I'm-
doing a
you.
great
No,
job.
I'm giving him.
Yeah,
giving him
thank
some,
you.
yeah.
I'd just like to, thank you. That makes me feel good.
Take-
So positive self-talk and also
Complimenting others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give some.
Passing
What
and
was-
receiving.
Yeah.
What was
pass and receive.
that tattoo thing you had?
Oh, to whom much is given, much shall be required. And we're given some.
And
It's requiring to give it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
so
Perfect.
wholesome.
We're
It
killing
all
it.
comes full circle as well.
Yeah.
So the way we're going to work is we're going to do it on holiday destinations, and it's going to work draft style. So you're going to have pick number 1,
Perfect.
then me, you
Me
again,
again.
me, you, me, you.
Okay.
Yeah?
I like this.
And so...
Oh, I wish I was going number 1 on this one. I'm hoping that my number 1 will skate.
Well,
Yeah.
I have to take Greece at number 1.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no,
Greek,
that's good.
Greek heritage,
Yeah.
family, the whole thing.
You got Greek heritage?
Sure do, buddy.
How far, like...
Kontos.
My grandpa was from Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he moved to America,
Canada.
Canada.
Doesn't he just kind of look Greek?
Yeah. Oh, I would. Yeah. But there's a little bit
apologize
of British
again.
in there. I know you guys
Yeah.
keep saying the honorary Brit, but my
Yeah.
great grandfather was from.
But that's neither
Derby.
here nor there. Don't try to spin
From
it. so
Derby?
From Derby, yeah.
From Derby.
So you are literally like just pretty much back home right now.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, yeah.
close.
We went there the other day. There's a Costco and a Tim Hortons.
I'm getting
there.
nervous
My mom
now.
was here. She loved it.
He's coming for your honorary.
Well,
Brit,
you
so-
keep saying you're the honorary Brit, but
Well, now,
My
I don't
papers
know.
are on
It's
the
up
way.
to the king and queen.
I think your papers are more
Probably
likely to come
better
soon.
chance.
Just,
yeah.
I'm not going to sleep
you got
tonight.
red tape all over you.
I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Goodness me. So you gone Greece.
Yeah.
It's a great first pick.
Yeah. Anywhere in Greece.
And I'm going to follow on with my first pick
Don't take
to
it.
what I've just said about the only place from North America I've been would be Toronto.
That's going to be your That's
That's
so just
kind
to
of
put
a
it
hot,
in
that's kind of a hot
perspective.
take. Yeah. That's,
Toronto is the number 1 place you want to travel to.
holiday,
I
holiday
feel like
destination.
I'm being judged
Holiday.
right.
I mean,
Well,
hey,
I mean,
hey, it's more picks for us.
Well, can I
That yeah,
say-
no,
Yes,
no, no, no.
well,
You already
yeah,
locked.
you
You already
take it.
locked in the pick.
Yeah, you
Boom,
take it.
Toronto.
Well, let me
you
explain.
took
I
it.
prefer to be on a cold holiday than a hot holiday. I don't do well in the heat.
There's a lot of skiing in Toronto.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I didn't say skiing specifically. I am just right. Look, for me personally, it was the first. Like, I've never been to like a really big city like that. You know what I mean? With all
Okay.
like the massive, like London's like a city, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
not quite as big and as grand.
Okay.
And I think 'cause
you
I was-
wanted more high rises.
Yeah,
fair.
and I'm a
Yeah.
big. I was a big hockey fan, so all the hockey went to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think of all the places, maybe I'm not well traveled enough.
yeah. I don't like your take, but I respect
We
it.
listen
And
and
I
don't
actually
judge.
don't even really respect it that much. But there's your take.
Yeah, but it's different. But like, if you guys came over here and you went to somewhere in this country that you thought, like, let's say you went to like Belfast or Ireland or somewhere,
Yeah.
and you were like, that's the coolest place I've ever been. Maybe to us it's like, oh, it's right next to us, so it's not
He
really
does
that
have a
crazy.
good point.
It's just
It's
because
all
it's quite
perspective,
close
right?
to where you guys are. But for me, that's 7 hours away. I try to go 7 hours on a plane there, experience it. Was it Christmas as well?
If you,
It was during Christmas.
I'm actually happy you did this because I think this might have just blown your top 5.
Top 3.
Top 3.
Yeah.
Top 3. But honestly, I'm here for
You know
it.
what?
And
I'm gonna
I
own
like
it.
it.
Toronto.
Yeah, own it. Toronto. So
Coolest
we got
place I've been.
Greece,
Toronto.
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 I'm going to go with my number 1 pick. I'm going to go Italy.
Smart.
I don't think you can beat it.
Nope. Well,
Like-
Greece maybe.
Well, Greece is great,
And
but
there's a shout for Toronto, maybe beating it.
food in Italy is amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Scenery.
There's a lot of places in Italy that are.
Yeah, there you
Fantastic,
got
yeah.
plenty of cities you
My
can go
name's
to.
Italian.
Yeah.
Sheldon?
No, Luca.
Oh, Luca. I thought we were going last names.
No, my first name.
So number 1, I'll
I'm
go.
very impressed by that, did you?
No, I don't think
Sorry. Shouldn't have brought that up.
It was too much for him.
My
After the Toronto hot take.
Oh, I feel so embarrassed right now.
Don't be. Stand
No.
by your pick.
I do actually. I
Stand by your
stand by
pick.
it.
That yeah. That feels like my Subway pick last. Like it's like you. I felt like you. Maybe that was a panic play.
I don't know. Maybe after thinking about it now, there are other places that I would maybe prefer to go.
Okay.
I think we were just. I don't know. I just thought about Toronto.
Well,
Yeah,
are we talking?
Toronto,
Are we
it was
talking
in here.
holiday that you haven't been, or holiday that you?
I think
want
you
to
can
go?
either.
Yeah, discretion. Yeah.
Okay. So then for number 2 pick, I'll go Switzerland. I think Switzerland. I've really wanted to go. It looks like all the little mountain villages. I feel like that'd be really cool. I love mountains. So I'll go with Switzerland. I'll lock that in with my number 2 pick.
Good pick.
Okay. Well, with
basically the same as
with my number 2 pick,
He's gonna go Winnipeg. Winnipeg will be his number 2 pick.
Chicago.
So it's not Calgary.
Yeah.
This place probably could have been number 1. I'm gonna go with Iceland.
Oh.
Imagine
Another cold holiday.
Imagine Toronto coming before Iceland.
Okay.
Great thing is you can take
Yay,
Hold
there
him
we
up.
go.
you can
Hand up
take you can
accountability.
take the flight to Iceland and then to Toronto and get, 2 birds
Could
with
do it
one
that way.
stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've just heard good things about Iceland, the Northern Lights. It looks really cool, nice landscapes.
Yeah, I'm all on board with this one.
You're more on
The
board
Blue
with Iceland
Lagoon.
than
Yeah.
Toronto.
Isn't that a
The Blue
place?
Lagoon,
Blue
yeah.
Lagoon?
I think this is a great. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
Probably,
You might
be-
have just revived it a bit.
probably better than Toronto. Stuff. Your number 2 pick.
So I'm 2 and then
Yeah.
start the
Yep.
third round.
Yep. So these are your last 2 picks.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah.
That's a
I think
great
there's a
one.
lot,
Took
there's
it
a
off
lot
the
of
board.
stuff there that
did I
I'd
pick
love to see and experience. Sushi, the whole thing. Yeah,
Imagine
Toronto,
Toronto going before Japan in
Toronto
this
before
draft.
Japan.
I know we said that I need to own it, but I'm
Yeah.
so I can
That's a
only
great
apologise.
pick, by the way. I would
Appreciate you.
just for the food in
Yeah,
general.
the
I think
sushi,
that'd
like
be
the
cool.
ramen,
But I feel like they have a bunch of really cool stuff you
Oh,
can
yeah.
go see too.
I see it on TikTok all the time.
Yeah,
so it's kinda
yeah,
like
that's a
one of those
good
things
one.
I'd love to do
That's a
that.
good one.
Number 3. Think about this. I was
So
gonna
you
say,
got Greece and Japan.
Yeah, I was gonna say Spain, but Spain's kind of similar to Greece. So
2 very different ends of the spectrum, by the
Yeah.
way. Greece and Japan.
Yeah, which I like. He's
Yeah,
got
I do.
versatility.
I'll
Just
say-
like you and Toronto.
I
and
haven't been
Iceland.
to Mexico, but it's on the list. My wife wants to go there this
Okay.
summer, so I'm gonna say Mexico is my.
You rounded out your list
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Keep it in the Americas for sure.
Yeah.
My number 3 pick. Why is Jamie laughing at me? Can somebody? Jamie, why are we
She's
laughing?
dying. She's dying back there.
She's lost it. We've lost Jamie.
Edmonton.
Oh,
my god! I'm never gonna live this down.
Nope.
Um,
I can't believe it was. That's your number 1 place. You
Luca
wanna go in
loves
the world.
Toronto. Is gonna be on the glass and
Yeah,
red lights.
exactly.
now.
Yeah,
That's
may-
our first idea. Luca
maybe
loves
Toronto. Just let everybody know that
Yeah.
I fumbled it. No, actually, no. I still stand by. I had a really good time at Toronto. I had a great time.
I'm happy to hear that.
Um,
Yeah,
It's good.
It's an awesome
I
pick.
do love the city. It's great.
It is a great, yeah. So honestly, it is a great city. It's just like it was a wild first pick.
maybe for
Yeah.
but my,
Second overall. Pick,
Second overall
Toronto.
pick, yeah.
my third.
He knows something the scouts don't, you know? He knows something that we don't.
Yeah, it's a great prospect moving forward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my number 3 pick, another American city. It's not even an American. Oh my!
Oh boy.
My
You're-
first American city, because Toronto is in Canada. I apologize.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for New York. I've
Yeah.
heard
Yeah, that's cool.
I've heard good things. My family went in September for my sister's birthday. I was not invited.
Oh. Shots fired.
Not invited?
Don't want to call my family out, but
Why weren't you? Well, you
it
were
was during
we
the
were-
season.
Yeah.
They did say I could go, but obviously
For a
we
second,
couldn't.
I thought like they went and they just like never booked you a ticket
They
and you were
deliberately did it
available.
mid-season.
Yeah, like hey, like
Yeah.
we just got to get away from this
Yeah,
guy.
fair enough.
But then nobody would ever do that to you because you're a lovely person. And let's
you.
get some positivity
Positive
going.
stuff.
Yeah.
They did book it all before telling me about it.
Okay.
And then they were like, "Oh, we booked to go in September, but you want to come?" And I was like, "Well, I can't. You know, I can't. That's why you booked it at that time."
So.
So really not nice from
Okay.
them.
So you got Toronto, Iceland, and New York. That finalizes your list.
Am I allowed to change the order?
No.
Yes, that's my.
My last pick, in the last pick of the draft, I'll go want to get somewhere tropical in there. I'd go like Hawaii, I
I was
think.
gonna say that as my
Hawaii.
It's a good choice.
Maybe like, just because that's in the States, I would say maybe like Bora Bora. You ever see like on Instagram or something? It'll be like
They've got like the huts that you walk
huts.
out
The
to.
floating ones.
Yeah, and they have like the
Yeah.
glass so you can see the water underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock in Bora
That
Bora.
sounds
as
so
my
much
pick.
nicer than Toronto.
But
Well,
I
you
mean,
went 3 northern cities. You just clearly don't like the heat.
I don't
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I really, really don't like the heat, but I can appreciate that would be really nice to go to.
yeah. Well, thank you. And I can appreciate that Toronto. Never
careful
mind.
with what you say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
never
that's it,
mind.
you don't need to
Yeah.
bring it on. It's fine. You don't have to pretend. So we've got Greece
Yeah. Japan.
and
I said Mexico.
Yeah.
good picks.
Yeah.
Italy, Switzerland, Bora Bora.
Nice.
And
then
you've got
Toronto, Iceland, New York.
just one of these.
I'd say.
I
I'd say that's a
apologize
good
for
pick.
having
Yeah.
the best list of the 3.
And so we would like everybody to vote or comment.
Why
Who-
Lucas
Get a
is the
poll
best.
going?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get a poll going
Who's got the
maybe.
best draft?
Who's got the best draft?
I think I won last time, Jamie. Is that true?
You had an unfair advantage though, because you're like,
Home city boy.
yeah, yeah, but that's okay.
Can't win them all.
'Cause-
Can't win them all.
yeah.
Can you? I'm confident in my picks.
Have to
I'm
be.
not. I'm really not confident I'm going to win that one.
We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah, no judgment here.
There was a little bit of judging, but
There
we
was
don't judge.
so much
Yeah.
judgment.
No,
in that.
what us? No, I just remember you said it. Both of us were like, "Wow, Luca, great pick."
It's not how I remember it.
Oh well, yeah, whatever.
You've just said you spent a lot of time in Toronto. Surely you should be backing me and saying it's
Yeah.
such a lovely, great place to go.
It is.
Just
But I
maybe
wouldn't
not
have,
on-
I wouldn't have picked it personally as a holiday because I'm there.
And
quite
maybe not
often,
number
but-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not number
Would
one.
yeah, never mind. Okay.
And on that unfortunate note, we're gonna bring this home bench podcast to a close before I embarrass myself even more and go down in my friends' judgments.
No, never.
We're happy with it.
No, we're happy.
You
I'm
saved
happy
the
with
better
you.
ones for us.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it worked out
That's
well.
a good host,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Fine. Well, Christoph, it has been
Thank
a
you,
pleasure,
fellas.
son. Thank
Yep.
you.
Thank you.
Absolutely pleasure.
It's great to
Luca,
see you again.
Absolutely. And we'd also just like to shout out Bob and Fanny. If you guys are listening, we'd love to have you on the pod and get to know you some.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. See ya.